Time now for the Sports Six Pack with Andrew Rogers.
Grab your favorite 6 beers and join me for the Sports Six Pack. We are covering all those local and national topics and questions that you send our way. So let's get right into it.
Question number 1.
Is it now time for Brady to hang up the cleats?
It's been time for Tom Brady to hang up the cleats. He should have done it before this season started. It's what he intended to do. And the Bucs are so old. Man, they are old. And he makes them super old. He brings their average up to 27. They are the oldest team in the NFL. Brady had some good throws on Thursday Night Football. I say some, because many were not good. Look at his 325-yard stat line, and you're like, wow, Tom Brady had a decent game. But he just doesn't have the same juice on the balls that he used to. He's not on the same page with his receivers, and the only person he should get on the same page with is his wife moving forward.
Question number 2.
When should it be okay for Christmas music to be played?
Hey, I'm all for it to be played whenever you want it to be played. All year long. No, that's kind of exaggerating. Let's go with, a lot of people are like, oh, no, it's got to be after Thanksgiving. I'd say after Halloween, November 1, you can start playing Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. I think that's her song.
That's a little early.
What? After Halloween?
Yeah.
What are you? When do you think?
December 1st.
So only throughout the month of December, that's it?
Yeah.
Does it cap at December 25th? Are you a Mr. Oh, it better be off the radio day after Christmas?
I'd say off the radio December 24th.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do on Christmas morning then?
Get it in, get it
Turn
out.
on Metallica?
Move on.
After Halloween. That's my goal. That's where I'd stick.
Question number 3.
Creighton men's basketball received its best preseason ranking from AP ever on earlier this month. At number 9 in the preseason AP Top 25, with expectations like this, is a national title in striking distance.
The belief is there, right? Got to have that belief factor for one. They are, 9th in the nation to open the year. Good on Creighton men's basketball to have the hype and be able to kind of reach that goal that they've been searching for ever since last year. They had the Sweet 16 drought. They finally got to that point. Now it's like, hey, let's get to that national championship. And I really do feel they've put together a good team to get there. We talked to Nick Baugh just a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, he lives, breathes, and eats Creighton men's basketball. But he said it. He said this group is talking about winning a national championship, being a national championship contender. It starts with belief, but, you know, a lot of times it's easy to sit back and say, like, oh, yeah, this is our goal. We're going to try to get there. Now I really feel like this belief has turned into a reality. They're matching their belief and reality factors here. On paper, do you see many flaws? I don't. They did great work in the transfer portal. They got Shireman. They got Farabello. They have great shooters. Trey Alexander, Arthur. Ryan Nemhard made it on Andy Katz, potential breakout players this year. There's just so much good happening in that program. Plus, this is something that I took away from that interview with Nick Baugh. He said Creighton's size provides a different style of basketball that fans here in Omaha aren't used to seeing, and that's what's going to differentiate the Creighton teams of old to the Creighton team of new.
Question number 4.
Do you love to win more or hate to lose more?
You know, it's hard. I feel like we should be asking this question to DB, not me. Unless we are referring to sports betting, Shaner, because if that's the case, then I like to win more. It all depends on the scenario, right? If I'm playing slow pitch beer league softball, do I love to win more or do I hate to lose? I would say I'd hate to lose more in beer league softball just because of my competitive nature. But when it comes to other things like sports betting, of course I like to win more. I love seeing those green tabs in my DraftKings receipt book. I'm all for that.
Question number 5.
Could you see Deion Sanders as Nebraska's head coach next year?
I sure could. And I think it would be a disservice to this fan base if they didn't even reach out to him. Send Coach Prime an email. Hell yeah, I think so. I respect the heck out of him too. And I just love the way he goes about his business. He's exactly what Nebraska fans desire. In a way, he's a respected tyrant, and I mean that in the best way possible, because he is the president, the top of the food chain. He's all about keeping his kids in complete control. Their shirts are always tucked in. They wear the same colored socks. Every player does the same thing. They look the same, they act the same. They're reverent to themselves and others. He's molding boys into men, and all those characteristics are desired by the Nebraska traditionalists. There was a quote that he had said. I was listening to it yesterday. Desmond Howard did an interview with him. He said, right now, I'm going to dominate this moment, and then I'll move on to the next one. Maybe the next one, it's Nebraska. Who knows?
Question number 6.
You said yesterday that you wouldn't give a World Series prediction unless asked. Well, here you go. Who wins the World Series?
There it is. Shaner coming at me. World Series winner. Well, the Phillies haven't been to the World Series since 2009, last one in 2008. The Astros have an asterisk next to their 2017 win, but they did still win. Dusty Baker searching for his first World Series as a skipper. All right, advantages for both teams. One, the Phillies, they're the hottest at the plate right now. There is nobody even close to how Bryce Harper is playing. Nobody in this World Series. Harper batting .419 through 11 playoff games, 6 doubles, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. They also have the NL home run leader in the leadoff spot. Rhys Hoskins, all he can do is hit home runs or he isn't productive. And the rest of the lineup is a little bit of the same. But you look at the bullpen for the Astros, and that's where they have the edge. .82 ERA and .73 whip in 33 innings of relief work in the postseason.
Feeling tipsy yet? Catch more of Andrew Rogers from 7 to 9 in the morning on Hail Varsity Radio.